best he can. Currently 6-4. He's got that Remington. He's got a player to his right. He's got to be careful. He's going to sneak up behind him, and unfortunately, he's going to get taken out there. Needs to make sure he checks his corners, especially Humvees. That's a commonplace players will be. 3 players, though, do go down, leaving your boy Greasy up by himself, who is struggling. 1-9. And if you have to pinpoint a reason why this team's been able to be trapped and spawn so easily, it's got to be that. Finally, well, gonna get taken out again. Greasy's got to pick up his game if your boys from Annex want to keep their hopes alive in this one, which is now down by 40 to Arsenal.
Right now they're just getting bad timing, and also they're playing really passive. If you're going to stay into the spawn trap, yes, you want to get the kills, yes, you want to get the picks, but sometimes you really just need to wait for your team. The second your team spawns up, just overload one side, have 2 guys pre-aiming, have the other 2 just rushing straight down. You'll get out of that spawn trap and maybe be able to make some things happen, but 1 minute and 13 seconds left, and they're down by 45 points. That is a huge lead from Team Arsenal.
Well, you're going to see Annex start to try to bring this deficit back because all 4 just went down from Arsenal. Umbra hopped on that A flag and unfortunately got it taken out. But with that, a triple cap comes from Annex here the final minute. It's not going to do too much as far as giving them the lead, but to bring down this deficit for the second side, this is going to be huge. Spawns have flipped, though, unfortunately, and they're going to have to play some major defense on that C flag. But 40 seconds left, down by more than 40. They're going to start to bring this down to a much more manageable, maybe 25 to 30 if they can hold it for the rest of the game.
And as long as they hold the trip cap, they're going to score 36 points to Arsenal's 0 points. And for 36 points for holding a trip cap for a minute after you're down by 45, that makes it only, what, like a 9-point lead? I mean, that is a really good play from Team Annex to just get map control, really turn up in the last seconds, and do well. So they were not able to hold the trip cap, but they do hold the 2 cap with 10 seconds remaining, and that deficit is a lot less now.
Oh my gosh, what was almost 50 will now be less than 20 as your boys from Annex turn up in literally the final minute of the game. 84 to 68 will be your final score here on the first side of Domination Octane. Arsenal with a little bit of a comfortable 16-point lead, 16-point lead here. They're going to need to turn up and play as well as they did on that first side. Otherwise, Annex could take that momentum they came with in the final minute and run away with this one.
And, you know, something must have just clicked. They might have gotten their timing right, and they just absolutely dominated that last minute. So really good plays coming out of Annex. I thought it was kind of going to be all over, but you know what? They were able to make that deficit from what seemed to be, as you said, almost 50 all the way to what, like 20 points, something like that. And that's just, that has to give your team momentum. That's like, okay, you know what? We messed up in the beginning, but now we're warmed up. Our shots are here. We know how they play, and we're just going to go in there and absolutely wreck. So I'm actually expecting Annex to possibly win this side.
I honestly, I could see it happening. They really, it's funny how literally they struggled for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Everyone's struggling, everyone's going negative, and it was that turning point where they killed all 4 players from Arsenal, and they pushed up, they got B, Umbra hopped on A, and then got taken out, but his teammate was there to help, and they just held it for the longest time, 30 seconds, and then came down to the wire, but a much more manageable side. Annex could definitely bring this back. Guys, tweet out the stream. This is map number 1 of a best of 7 between Annex and Arsenal. And right now, Arsenal with the lead, 84 to 68 as we move on to the second side. Annex, though, threatening after a powerful comeback in the final minute of the first half.
And you know what I just noticed? Go to Nelson's player, because Nelson is using something that I've almost never seen, which is 3 attachments in COD Ghosts. He's using grip, muzzle brake, and red dot for that Remington. So basically, all he needs to do, play on the outside of the map, and he can pick people off in a second. So that's a strange combination, sacrificing 3 points down in the perk slot. But you know, I mean, if it works for him, it could pay off huge for Arsenal.
It's a big risk. It's either not going to work at all or it's going to be huge for him. You know he's got to be running some kind of scavenger perk, though, as one of his first special streaks, because as soon as you get on a streak, you're going to get taken out pretty quickly. And getting taken out pretty quickly are 3 players from Arsenal's. Annex is coming out hot. Phobia and Umbra currently going flawless. 3-0 now Phobia as he's sitting top pawn with his Remington. See if he can pick off any more players. Finally gets shut down, though, by Repulse, who comes out and just picks him from top pawn, but able to answer back is Umbra with a two-piece. That B flag is still neutral, and Umbra will get taken out from behind. Threatening is Sprays on that B flag.
Sprays does get taken out as well. There's going to be Silent pushing in. Let's see what he can do. He's currently 1-2. He's got an AR just sitting over in bottom broken. A great position for him to be in. He can pick any players going to B and any players on B. So right now he is going to be defending Umbra as Umbra gets on the flag. Umbra kind of hopping in and out, waiting for the nades to come in. They're in a good setup right now as long as Umbra can hide, but no, he does not, and Nelson does take him out. So B flag remains neutralized, but it is tied up in the minute and 15 seconds remaining, or pass in this match.
All tied up, and a huge nade coming from Phobia, still top pawn. That B flag with smoke cover will go down, and that's going to be in the hands of Annex. They've got the help, but they're going to get taken out quickly, leaving Silent last alive to defend it. He's in a nice position on Humvees, gets one, can't pick up the other, going to run out of bullets. That flag's going to be neutral, but a small lead will start to go in the favor of Annex, and now they've got to start to try to answer back to pick this one.
And luckily that B flag was neutralized, but now losing it as Sprays is going to get on it for his team. So good plays coming out of Arsenal. Sprays is going to just be pushing through the gas. Now what he's doing is kind of what Jay Repulse did last game, which is just make sure that the enemy stays in their spawn and really push him back. And so he's just controlling this pawn area very well, popping in and out on gas, not pushing him too far to where he'll flip the spawns, but just ensuring his team holds that map control, and he's doing a very good job at that. Spotting another guy, White Truck, will take him out. And so 2 minutes and 40 seconds in, we are going to see Team Arsenal start to pull away.
A and B in their control, and they're doing what they did last time, and that's trap this team, Annex, in the gas station, which is interesting because they flip spawns in order to do this. Smoke will start to come down. Smart plays from Annex as they try to push across the map to break out of this intense spawn trap, held mainly by that guy Sprays, who's just been controlling pawn and gas. He'll finally get taken out now, and down goes Nelson as well. Annex starting to answer back with 3 down from Arsenal.
3 down from Arsenal. This is going to be Annex's chance to really make that comeback. They need to hold basically 2 flags for the next 2 minutes in order to win, as they are currently down from losing that first side, but it is definitely possible. I mean, they have 2 flags right now, and it is neutralized on B, so all they need to do is really get on B as this other team's getting on A, and they'll have a great chance. There's Silent still in that power position, making sure his team gets that map control and gets on B uncontested. Great plays coming out of Silent as he is just 5 and 6, but really all the kills he has gotten have been huge kills around that B-dom spot. So it's not necessarily always going to be about your kills, it's going to be about how your kills matter towards the game, and he has been doing great work for his team.
Minute and 20 left. It's all tied up 51-51. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal had a 16-point lead coming into the second side from the first one. So with a minute left, if Annex can hold this 2-flag cap, they'll be able to take the lead. They want to feel a little bit more comfortable. They're going to have to triple cap if they want to extend it by just enough. But as their C flag will get neutral, this is going to be a crucial plays coming out of Silence and Umbra if they can stay within their role and keep the control they have. Otherwise, if they panic and they move to a specific flag, your boys from Arsenal can run away with this one.
And Phobia right now 14 and 7, doing huge plays for his team. He's gonna spot Nelson on B, does take him out. Now trying to pre-fire through the smoke on the underpass, will not find any players there. Spotting guy bottom hotel, gets taken out by Spray. Spray's last alive for Arsenal, but he does get taken out as well. So now the players from Arsenal are gonna be spawning back up in that back A. Let's see what they can do to try to get out of this. 28 seconds remaining. It is going to be in favor of Team Arsenal.
They need a triple cap. With this, they have a 4-point lead right now. If they can triple cap for the final 20 seconds, they can get it, but they need a triple cap now. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do it, despite the amazing work coming out of Annex, specifically highlighting your boy Phobia. 17 and 9, the lobby leader, going after the team and really just identifying his role with that AR and sticking with it. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough as they only secure a 7-point lead on the second side. So a 9-point win for Arsenal here on map number 1, Domination Octane. We've got plenty of game to come at you guys in this best of 7, though, so tweet out the stream. Let's get more people in here. And John, from what I understand, we got some giveaways, right? We got some giveaways tonight.
You already know, giveaways coming at you guys directly from Frag Nation, actually making this happen for us. They're getting us here every night, so Frag Nation is actually going to be giving away some Steam codes on PC.
Hey.
And I'm gonna mess up the cams here for a little bit just to show read real quick what they're gonna be giving away.
Go broadcaster, John.
Yes, go broadcaster.
Before you forget, that would have been bad.
Oh my god, that was
There we
just
go.
horrible. Oh, geez.
We Gucci.
But
search.
at 140 viewers, guys, it looks like
18 away.
Interstellar Marines PC game on Steam at 140 viewers. So if you have a good PC and you play on Steam, they're hooking you up at 140 viewers, literally not much away. And they told me at 200 viewers, you guys are going to get some type of trivia question, one guy for an entry in my... All right, so we're going to have a trivia question. Whoever gets it right is going to get entered in on Frag Nation's huge giveaway, supposedly their biggest that they've had here in a while. So we're going to do a trivia question. If we hit 200 viewers, the winner of that trivia question gets entered into a huge giveaway by Frag Nation. Supposedly exclusive pool to win every COD game. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but they're going to be giving me some more information here. But Search and Destroy, Warhawk, guys, and Arsenal looking pretty good on that domination.
They were looking good, but you know what, though? I think you would agree, Putrid. You can't count out Annex. I mean, they played well. I do truly believe that could have been really anybody's game. And unfortunately, with the team kills that Annex had, if you notice on the second side, they had a lot of team kills against Arsenal. And they were just not able to take advantage of it. They left that one player up, and somehow that one player from Arsenal was able to maintain that B control or maintain that middle map. And unfortunately, Annex wasn't able to bring it back. They performed so much better. Unfortunately, they were not able to bring it. So Arsenal with the lead, guys. Here, map number 1. We're jumping into map number 2. S&D here on Warhawk. You guys from Annex on offense. They're going to be heading to Be Silent with your bomb.
And you got Chirico going for a pre-snipe. He's not going to connect with anything there, but Nelson was able to push up with the Bison and get first blood onto Greasy. So now it's going to be a 3v4 in favor of Team Arsenal. They are going to be on defense, but Nelson does get taken out as well. At the same time, Chirico is taken out by Umbra. Great time to plant the bomb. Let's see if they're going to do it.
That was some aggressive bomb plays coming out of Silent, pushing up that far past B, but it pays off with a nice kill. He's got the bomb down, and they've got the man advantage here in a 3v1. Repulse, though, will take out Silent. It's a 1v2, and Umbra and your boy Phobia trying to defend. Let's jump on board with Repulse to see what he's doing, moving middle street towards gate.
And right now, he needs to try to make some things happen. Really just go for kills. 25 seconds. It is going to be a 1v2. That's going to be hard to pull off, but he can do it as long as he plays pretty patiently. There's a player right to his right. Let's see if he's going to spot him. Yes, he does. Takes him out. So now only needs to find one more. It's going to be Umbra. Can Umbra hide in time? 14 seconds remaining. That's going to be game.
Don't challenge. Umbra waiting patiently, plays it perfectly, spots him over in post, but it doesn't matter. Repulse is not going to be able to pull off the defuse. He's just looking for a nice little easy kill, and he will find Umbra. The headshot. He's 3-0. Going to start to work towards his specialist streaks, hopefully to turn into a tank. He's got to answer back some way after not picking up that round, but right off the rip, Annex will take round number 1 on offense. They'll move over to D. Let's see what your guys from Arsenal can do on Ho.
And we got to jump on board with Repulse because that was such a smart play. A lot of players would be like, you know what, you got to play the objective, go for that bomb and get the defuse. But with the introduction of score streaks, COD completely changed after Black Ops 2, where now you kind of need to go for kills in that situation. And he did it very smart. 11 seconds remaining. He chose, you know what, if I'm going to get on the bomb, I'm just always going to get killed, no doubt. So let's just go for the kills, go for that score streak, and maybe do some work. But right now he's just going to be sitting on the back white truck with an LMG, a minute remaining, and he does find a kill there, so it is now going to be a 2v2.
Gonna try to wallbang this post office, which I'm not even sure that you can do. 1v2 situation. He's got the Bison. I've been hearing a lot about this class because this is not the first time I've seen it, as it's now a 1v1. But Repulse, an LMG with the thermal, switching over to a Bison for those close range gun battles. Proven to be very useful for him, at least. He'll switch on over to his Bison. He moves middle map. He's got the bomb. 1v1. Looks like he's rotating to A. He's got to be careful, though, because there is a player laying in the back. He's spotted.
Pull it out. Pull it out.
20
Yo,
seconds
give it
left.
to him.
Top tank. Can he find the player? He's moved into bar. That's your boy Phobia. And he's actually going to find Phobia and remove him.
God, Repulse.
Oh, my God. Repulse.
Perfect
Another
aim.
3 kills this round. Switching over to the Bison, I think I need to make this class for GPS because this is wrecking.
Repulse 6-0. That is the Bison for you guys. After that patch, that thing just became a monster. It was a monster before, but now that thing will rip. Repulse just showed you there as he connected all of his bullets into that player. And a lot of people will say, well, the Bison doesn't take that much skill to use, but you guys can't take out Repulse's gun skill.
Oh
he is
my
hitting all the
God.
shots. A 2-piece to start off the next side.
Finally.